Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to pack for a really cold destination. I'm going to be going very close to the Arctic Circle this week, and I am going to take you along, but I'm also going to show you what I'm packing, how I'm packing, and let's see how that turns out. Welcome to my channel. My name is Roseanne. I am so happy for you to join me, and let's get started. So what I've done is I've packed my suitcase and I have it all in there, and I am going to unpack it with you to show you how I packed it. I thought that might be the easiest way since I'm really not in my home. My house is getting remodeled and I'm living at a friend's house, so I am in their house without all my stuff. So we're going to do the best we can. And yeah, packing for the cold takes a lot of space. So let's get started. So I bought a new suitcase. It's a London Fog. It was on sale at Macy's. Macy's always has great sales, and it's a 24-inch suitcase because I really like the cloth ones better than the two hard case ones. I do have a hard case one that I've used quite often, this one, and this has worked really well, but I really prefer a soft-sided case, and the one that I had that I used a lot broke, so I needed a new one, and it was time. So, as you can see, I do not have it extended, which is really nice because by the time I come home, I am probably going to have it extended. But on the way there, I like to make sure that it's all closed tight. So let's get started and look at what I have packed. Now, this suitcase has a really nice, thick case in here. So what I have in here is some small little items in this packing cube, and I have my hats. Now, when you're going to a really cold destination, they say you should definitely have two of everything, because if you get your hat wet, if you get your gloves wet, if you get your socks wet, if you get your shoes wet, they need a day to dry out at least, so you need to have something else, another pair, in case they get wet, because the most important thing to keeping warm is to keep dry and to make sure that your clothes and your layers are either 100% wool. Everything that I have, pretty much everything that I have is merino wool. I bought this great underlayer that has been so comfortable. I've been wearing it so much. And this is a merino wool jacket as well. And they say you either want to use merino wool or the wicking kind of synthetic material. You do not want to bring cotton, because when cotton gets wet, then you stay cold. So you want to make sure you stay warm and dry. Dress in layers so that you can adjust the temperature based on what you're wearing. And if you wear too many heavy things, then it's going to be not as easy to moderate. So I bought these hats. I bought these hats because you're going to need a hat. You're going to need to have a hat to cover. I haven't even taken the tags off yet. But the reason why I liked these is because when you wear your jacket with the hood, then the hood will rest on the bill of this hat and keep it out of your eyes. And if it's raining, it will really protect. The rain won't go into your eyes either, especially with me wearing glasses. So anyway, I bought these, which would be perfect. And I also bought another one that has a little bit different color. This isn't as cute as the other one, I think, but you know what? I think it's cute. What do you think? So anyway, I'm bringing these two hats, and they are going to go in this front part because they can get smashed if they get smashed. So let's open up the suitcase and see what else I have. Okay, so now we're going to open up this suitcase. And how did I get all of these clothes that I need in this suitcase? First thing here on the side is I brought some flip-flops, because you never know, you might need flip-flops for, you just want to rest your feet and not have them in shoes. And I like to travel with those. So here is my suitcase. And I want to show you a different angle. Oh, look at my sweet little boy over there. So you can see here my suitcase. I have my big jacket wrapped on the bottom. So of course I have my toiletry bag, and this will be with my stuff that I need. And I have I have this very cool curling iron brush, and it works in other countries, which is so great. I'm going to Sweden and Finland, and they both use the same European Union plug, the little circles, the seed ones. And so I could use this to curl my hair without any issues, and most hotels have blow dryers, so I'm only bringing this for my hair. Now, in here, these are my daily walking snowshoes. They are so cute. They're from Atrex, and that's the brand that I love. I made sure to buy a little bit bigger of a size so I could put 2 socks on, because when you're going someplace cold, you want to be able to put 2 socks on and have enough room for your toes, so I bought a bigger size. And these shoes have been really comfortable because I've been wearing these in the rain and the storms that happened this last month. And I was also able in here to fit some actual, these are from Keen, and these are actual snow boots to be walking and trudging into the snow, because we're going to be going all the way up to 200 meters north of the Arctic Circle, and we will be trudging in the snow looking for the northern lights. We will also be looking and working with the huskies that are up there and a reindeer farm as well. So we need to make sure that we have really good snow boots. I will be bringing some shoe covers to make sure that I can cover up my shoes as they get dirty. I also have my hairbrush. Now, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, that I have the coat is lining the suitcase. Now, I bought this coat from a company that has really discounted prices, and I really needed that because a jacket like this would cost over $300, $400, and I was able to get this jacket for $150, so I think that was a big bargain. So here is my first little packing cube, and what I have in here are my sweaters and my tops, and I don't have that many. I'm going only for 10 days, but I have plenty. I have 3 long-sleeved, lighter weight shirts, and I have 3 sweaters in here, because you definitely want to be able to layer. So I have just 3 long-sleeved shirts and 3 sweaters. Now, this next packing cube, let's open this up. This has all of my undergarments, under layers. So I have a merino wool underpants to wear under my jeans or my whatever pants I decide to wear. So I have that. Here is another pair of merino wool base layers. I have these leggings that have fleece in them, and they're super cozy and warm. I have these tights that also have some fleece in them, which will be really nice if it gets really cold. I could wear these underneath pants as well. I have a merino wool light jacket to put on top of everything. And I have a couple of merino wool base layers as well. I have one in this color and one in this color. Some kind of black. Those were on a discounted site as well. And then I have socks. And socks are very, very important. So I have a bunch of merino wool socks. They're nice and warm. I'm going to be wearing a long one and then putting on a short one underneath. So I have 2 socks on at a time when we're trudging through the snow looking for the northern lights. And then the last thing I have in here are my gloves and my scarves. I have a couple of these hand warmers just in case. I'm not going to bring too many because they end up being super heavy, but I'm going to bring a few. But I have a pair of heated gloves. I could charge them. And then there's this little button here, and they'll heat up your gloves. And then if they get wet or if I need something a little bit lighter, I have these nice lined gloves as well. And I have 2 scarves to wrap around my head. And I think that is pretty much what I need. So all of this fit in this 24-inch suitcase, and this is my jacket. Holy cow, it is a heavy jacket. So let's put this jacket on so you can see it. It weighs a ton, but it has a great hood, and it is nice and warm, and it might be too warm for me to wear in the house, but I wanted to show it to you, and it probably weighs 5 pounds. It's really heavy. So that's why I opened it up like this and fit everything in. Well, thanks for hanging in there with me and watching this video. You know, I have a packing list down here at a link if you want to look at and have a packing list for free, as well as checklist for when you're traveling international. There's so many things that you need to think about when you're traveling internationally, like make sure you have the right adapter, make sure you might have some cash in that currency, make sure if there's a visa requirement you have that taken care of. There's lots of little things that you need to know when you're traveling internationally, and my international checklist is pretty complete if you want to look at that. And now is the season where everyone is traveling, and here I am off to Sweden and Finland. I'm so excited, and a lot of you are off as well. And if you need help with your trip, if you need help booking your dream vacation, your family vacation, your yearly vacation, I am here and I can help you. So thank you so much for joining me. I wish you a great week, and we'll see you next week. Ciao for now. Bye.